That sumptuous feast right there is what my pack's going to eat today. We've got a number of whole chicken leg quarters, a couple of frozen tilapia there. This is going to be a pack feeding. I use these to develop and maintain a healthy pack hierarchy amongst my dogs. It also teaches them good canine coping skills for when we run into unfriendly, aggressive or insecure, scared dogs on our hikes. I have lots of videos showing how well socialized my dogs are in those situations, and it's these pack feedings that develop that temperament in them, along with a lot of socialization. Right here we have 11-month-old honey badger, her 11-month-old brother Kratos, 21-week-old Winter, 21-week-old Toki, Kurgan in the background, and K-Bar. The dogs are merely in the kennel for filming purposes. They all do live in the house. We also have a number of kennels that run along the side of the house besides this feeding area in the backyard. Just a moment, I'm going to distribute this around the yard. We now have that all distributed around the yard. When I do these pack feedings, I like to have more pieces of food than there are dogs. You know, for those dogs that like to hoard a piece or two, it doesn't create conflicts. And I also put out more food than is needed for the dogs also, because it teaches them that they don't have to hoard and protect their food. I mean, you'll still see some take a couple of pieces and that, but again, they get well fed here, and one of the reasons they get well fed is because it maintains a healthy dog and a healthy temperament. And they're off. Now you'll notice some dogs like K-Bar are still blowing their coat. That's what the light tufts of hair you see on his back are. Kratos also. Everybody going around and checking the pieces. The badge coming to say thank you for all the food. You're welcome, good girl. Oh yes, you are good girl. You're a good boy too. Great man. Or K-Bar. Kurgan has claimed that fish is his. Kurgan loves fish. I'm not surprised that he picked one of the 2 frozen fish out here. K-Bar over here picking through some pieces. Girl badge. Good boy. He's coming over to get pets while he's eating. It's Toki saying that's his piece. Again, that's not aggression, that's canine communication. That's how they talk and communicate. Toki over there trying to get the piece that K-Bar has. See what happens. Good boy, K-Bar. Good boy. You get a piece right there. Toki thinks all the pieces are his. It's alright though, as he gets older he'll learn they aren't. Again, this is how they learn in this type of setting. This is why we do this. For those who will say, I thought fish and chicken bones were dangerous for dogs. No, that's only cooked bones. Raw bones are perfectly healthy. Mammals of all shapes and sizes eat raw bones, both bird and fish bones, with absolutely no issues. When you cook the bone, it changes the consistency of the bone, and that's what makes them indigestible, brittle, and prone to things like bowel obstructions and perforations of the G-tract. Raw bones won't do that, but you do want to make sure they are chewing those bones up adequately enough. Chewing is the first stage of digestion, as I always say in these videos. One of the problems kibble-fed dogs have is they don't chew their food up adequately. They've learned to gulp down their food. One of the ways you address that is by feeding them large pieces that they can't gulp down, and if that doesn't work, you can feed them pieces that are fully frozen, and that will force them to chew those up. As I say in my videos, I like to pet and handle all my dogs when they're eating. Teaches them not to be food aggressive. Winter's a 21-week-old F3 Lycan Shepherd, the Lycan Shepherd Project. Badge is a 11-month-old F2. Good girl. Even though you saw Toki being very protective with his food with the other dogs, he's not that way with me because he's been desensitized to that. He doesn't view me as a challenge for his food. I've already given him the food. I don't need to prove my dominance by submitting the puppy and taking it away. I have plenty of videos that show how I deal with food aggression in dogs. There's a playlist on the channel if you'd like to learn more. See, Toki has absolutely no problem powering through that leg quarter. I hate this time of year. This is when we get flies. It's all part of the circle of life. There's not much you can do about it, but that's one of the things I like about living in Minnesota is we don't have a lot of insects here because of the cold, but that all changes come July, August, and September. Kurgan's a 5-year-old Blue Bay Shepherd, one of the foundation dogs in the Lycan Shepherd Project. It's Toki telling Badge that's his piece. Girl. If you'd like to learn more about the Lycan Shepherd Project, I've got a video at the top of my main page that talks about it and what we're doing. Oh boy. And I like to pet all my dogs when they're eating. It teaches them not to be food aggressive, and it also maintains that, Good boy. Hey, good boy. How you doing? He's to turn a year-old next month, Honey Badger and Kratos. He's a handsome-looking boy, aren't you? Getting big like your dad. Isn't she handsome? you like to learn more about how to feed a raw diet, I always provide plenty of links in the video description. I also have a playlist of all my raw feeding videos that'll tell you more about it. I tend to roughly follow the guidelines put up by Dr. Ian Billinghurst for the BARF diet. BARF is an acronym for biologically appropriate raw foods. You know, over the years I've modified it a bit here and there, but that's pretty much what I follow. There's also the Prey Model diet and the RMB diet, RMBD being a acronym for raw meaty bones. I recommend all three of those raw diets over any of the commercial foods available. Here we're going to listen to the neighbors. For those who will ask, where's Ulu and Lobo? Lobo's inside with my son, and Ulu's in heat, so she can't eat in these group feedings with the dogs at this time. What's up, buddy? I can't crouch down without you wanting some love, can I? Good boy. You're such a good boy. Yes, you are. Yeah, I think Miss Winter and K-Bar might be a nice looking breeding pair in the future. Or Kratos will be a nice looking breeding pair in the future. What's up, Mr. K-Bar? And possibly Badge and Toki if both develop as hoped. Badge went for the other fish. Ergin's just about done with his. Amassed a little pile there, K-Bar. Oh boy. Oh boy. I gave them some frozen dog ice cream earlier today. That's what you see there. That's where they were lapping it off the ground, the white spot. The subscriber donated some dog ice cream to the channel. They really enjoyed it. That's a big man. Oh boy. Kurgan went to the bathroom just a moment. I gotta clean it up. Well, now that that's picked up, oh boy. Look, he says it's mine. It's mine, K-Bar. You've got some. You can see Kurgan's not going to crouch down and let me film. He's going to follow me everywhere to get love. K-Bar stole Toki's extra piece. What do you want, Mr. Kurgan? K-Bar telling Kurgan that's his, or Toki telling Kurgan that's his piece. That's not aggression. That's just canine communication. And again, people often mistake stuff like that. But that's just how dogs talk to each other. What's up, K-Bar? Stealing one of K-Bar's pieces back. Kratos is over there eyeing it. Kratos in for the steal. Did you see him hackle up there? Hackling in dogs, where they stick the hair up along their back, there is a involuntary action. There's a row of muscles that the hairs are attached to, and when they get excited, kind of like us getting goosebumps, it involuntarily raises those hairs. You know, and it can be done for a variety of things. You know, it can be done when a dog's feeling aggressive, when they're feeling excited, fearful. It's done in any number of circumstances. So what you have to do is look at the other body language to see why they're doing it. You know, it's a defense mechanism in dogs. You know, when dogs are excited, meeting new dogs, or feeling fearful, or feeling aggressive, you know, they'll hackle up to make themselves look much larger. You know, which makes them not look like such a target, you know, for a fight. You know, nobody wants to fight a bigger dog, you know. K-Bar going for the steal. Let's see who else he can get a piece from now. And you can see now the pieces are getting a little shorter. You know, the other dogs are willing to defend their pieces from him now. You know, he gets away with a lot because he's still a puppy. And now everybody's shutting him down. Kurgan gave him a little bite on the end of the muzzle there. He's not hurting him. It's a a discipline technique that they use. Again, it's fun to watch the interplay when the supplies start getting a little lower. Good boy. Time for a drink now. Of course, Toki's got to stand in the bowl. Kurgan, you make a better door than window. Oh yeah, digging in the water bowl now. It's Toki. Ah, thank you. I don't want fishy kisses though. Boy. That's how he gets excited. Ow! That's my toe you stepped on. Winter giving a little growl to her brother. Arr. And Winter giving Toki a little growl, telling him that's her piece. Get down. He was going for my tongs. Get off me now. Fine, fine. Who can resist those eyes? Badge telling him no. That's her fish. So it's the two girls with the last two pieces. Ooh, Kurgan? Really? Big chucklehead. Rito's chasing a fly or a bee. Edge telling him no. Again, that's not aggression, that's just canine communication. Mr. Coke Man. I can't film her, guys. You guys are in my way. Ugh. It's time for Winter's close-up. It's time for Winter's close-up. Yeah, a little canine bitching between Winter and K-Bar. Yeah, it's just Winter telling him that's her piece. It's a brother and sister. Well, there you go. That's the crew having one of our pack bong videos. So again, we do this 2-3 times a week. This isn't what a standard meal looks like. I do this again to help develop and maintain a healthy pack hierarchy amongst all the dogs. And again, this transfers over to how my dogs interact with strange dogs in stressful situations, because again, they're put in stressful situations here with a group of dogs they know, with a high value item, and they learn to work these things out between themselves in a non-violent manner. And what happens is, when they're put in those situations, then at the off-leash park where a unsocialized or aggressive dog might snap at them, their fight or flight reflex isn't automatically stimulated, and you know, they don't automatically freak out and get aggressive or scared. Again, it's just a matter of teaching your dogs how to communicate with each other effectively. Yeah, right, buddy. And again, you can see I've raised many dogs on the channel, and every single one of them's well socialized and does really well in stressful situations. And part of that, I owe that to what you see us doing here. I hope you enjoyed it. Like, subscribe, and share. Hit that notification bell down below. You'll get email notifications when our new videos come out. Bye from myself, Kratos, K-Bar, Badge, Kurgan, beautiful Miss Winter, and her brother Toki. Can we stop that, Kratos? No? No? Thank you. They just splash all the water all over the place otherwise. Again, also hit our Teespring store. Lots of cool merch if you want to support the channel and get something cool in return. We do also have a PayPal if you want to donate to what we do here with the dogs and the Like and Shepherd project. All that's in the video description. See ya. Bye. I've had a few subscribers ask us how they can help contribute to the dogs and help in the channel, that they appreciate the content we put out. So we set up a PayPal where people can donate if they want to help with the dogs. Also help us with their efforts with the Like and Shepherd project. We do, as always, have our Teespring with all kinds of great products also that'll help you support the channel and get something cool in return for your efforts. Thanks. Bye. Thanks for watching. Check out our merch store down below.
Woo!